Hi, I'm Melissa Doran. Your individual tax return has been prepared and ready. So the next steps are to go into Canopy, review your return thoroughly, and then sign the e-file authorization forms, pay your invoice. Once those two things happen, your return is marked ready for e-file, and it will be submitted on the next Friday. So say you sign on a Tuesday, your return will be e-filed by that Friday. Make sure that if you have questions or want to make any changes to the return at all, make sure you reach out to us. You can email us with questions, or in the email that you received, there should be a link to schedule an appointment with me as well. So either ones are fine. Just make sure we get those changes or address any questions you have before you sign the forms. That just avoids us e-filing it before you're ready. Okay. And also know if you happen to take care of one of those things and not the other, just know that your return will stay pending and we will not e-file it until both are complete. So the next step, so once you get into Canopy, you'll see maybe one or several files. Your full tax return the name will be the year, so 2025, the tax form number, so for an individual it'll be a 1040, and then the name of the return. So in some rare instances, say we're preparing a return for a dependent or a family member, if we're keeping it all in the same Canopy file, you may see multiple names, and that's how we distinguish. Okay, so if you owe with your return and we've indicated on the return that you're going to pay by check, you will see payment vouchers. So you'll see a federal payment voucher or a state payment voucher. And those will be noted in the name of the file. If we've set up estimated tax payments, prepayments for next year, you will also see a file for that as well. All payment information is included on those vouchers. So if you want to pay online, there should be information on how to do that. And also how to pay by check, where to send it, that kind of stuff. Okay, so when you open up your main file, your tax return, the summary of the results will be on that front page. It'll tell you if you owe, it'll tell you if you're getting a refund. It may also have a summary of any estimated tax payments that we've set up for you. So it'll also say how we've set up for you to pay or receive it, the refund. If we have your banking information, we will probably already have it in the return. So it's always good to double check that, make sure your banking information hasn't changed. Also, it's good to review your address, make sure that's correct, because if whatever address we have on the return, that's going to be what gets updated in the IRS system. And if they have any correspondence they need to send, it's going to go to that address until we submit next year. Also, if you've had any life changes, if you have a new dependent, make sure they're included on the return as well. And then just double check all your income and deductions, and just make sure everything looks consistent to your experiences through the year. Something to note also, our system, if you do owe and we have you set up for direct debit, our system defaults to the due date. So say we're completing your return in March, our system will default to pay that once we e-file by April 15th, if that's the due date. So if you'd like us to pay it sooner, we can certainly change the date, but just know if, say we complete your return early, if you're wondering why those payments haven't come out yet, unless we say otherwise, it's going to wait until the due date to pull those payments. Also, if you're receiving a refund, highly recommend, in fact, I know the IRS is looking to move towards using only ACH banking information to receive and pay. they've had some issues and delays in getting those checks out to issue checks for refunds for people. So if you are due a refund and you're eager to get that back, please let us know if we don't have your banking information. We can send you a secure link through Canopy to gather that. Please don't email it to us. We just want to make sure that stays safe and secure. If you have any questions on your return, I think I mentioned that before, please reach out. Let's get those taken care of before you sign those e-file authorization forms. We definitely don't want to send it out. E-file your return before you're ready. Yep, and I think that's it. Again, once the returns do get accepted by the IRS, we'll email you and let you know that the e-file has been accepted. Okay, great. Thank you.